So, you got a booty. Okay, that's cool. But do you have a better booty though? Stay tuned and I'm gonna give you 3 exercises to do to build a better booty. Yo, it's Kurt McFit, LifeSkulpt. Welcome back. How y'all doing? I'm doing good, thanks for asking. If this is your first time seeing me, this is LifeSkulpt. We're a group of fit-minded individuals working to become the best versions of ourselves by way of workouts, by way of mindsets. If that sounds like you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. So I would say that, ladies, this is a special treat for you, but fellas, if you want to go ahead and do this, you can definitely benefit from it too. Now, I want to talk about 3 exercises to build a better booty. I'm going to talk about 2 of those exercises at the same time, and here's why. Because I want you to do them as a superset. That's going to be squats and kettlebell swings. Yo, real quick, a superset is when you do one exercise and then you do another exercise right after it. So here's my reasoning for doing this as a superset. The gluteus maximus, your butt, is responsible for hip extension. That's what it does. And so you do hip extension when you do squats and when you do kettlebell swings. So why not double up? You know, why not really burn those glutes, really work those glutes, you know, make them work, because the glutes are actually one of the strongest muscles in your body, naturally. So it's good to really hit them hard. So typically what I would do when I was doing this exercise, or what I would have a client do, is hit about maybe 10 to 12 reps, sometimes 8 depending on the weight. If we're going heavier that day, we'll do 8 reps, and then we'll follow up with 20 kettlebell swings. 20 is kind of like the sweet spot for me. I don't know about anybody else, but when I do 20 swings, I feel like it's just enough to get my heart rate really pumping and just enough for my glutes to burn, especially when you follow them up after squats. It's just something about them. Now you can do each one of these exercises individually and they'll probably help you. They will help you. But when you do them back to back, superset, I don't know, it's the magic of it. You wake up the next morning and it feels like somebody's been punching you in your glutes for 12 days straight. Damn, that a sore butt might not sound very appealing, but pain is progress. I hope I'm selling you on this. So, in order to work your glutes doing these exercises, you want to make sure that you're doing the exercises effectively. What does that mean? Okay, your gluteus medius is responsible for keeping your knees out when you squat, external hip rotation. You want to keep your knees out when you squat. Don't allow them to cave in, especially when you're coming back up, fighting against that weight. Fight to keep your knees out. When you stand up completely, you want to make sure you squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes at the top of that stance and then reinitiate the movement. That's how you do the squats effectively for a bigger booty. Likewise, with kettlebell swings, you want to make sure that you are using your hips to its full potential when that kettlebell comes back up out of that swing. You want to make sure you are squeezing your glutes as hard as you can when that thing fires from the hips, and that will also help build that booty. The third and final exercise is going to be step back lunges. And the reason I chose step back lunges for working the glutes is because a lot of times when you do the forward stepping lunges, you have a tendency to want to lean forward. And what that does is put the weight on the quads. So when you step back, it kind of forces you to stand upright, keep that proper posture, and therefore your quads and glutes and hamstrings all work together in unison. And I like to advise when people do step back lunges to hold the weight overhead. Why? This kind of forces shoulder stability while you're doing it, and also when it's overhead, it kind of distributes the weight evenly. When you have 2 dumbbells and you're holding them on each side, a lot of times the client can lean to the left and to the right. And I mean, that's good for balance and things like that, you know, but if we just want to get the job done, let's just hold the weight overhead. Just makes life a little easier. And there you have it, the secret sauce to building a better booty. Now that's just 3 exercises. There are plenty out there. But the thing to remember, if you take away anything from this video, the thing to remember is that working your butt, working your glutes is all about hip extension. So what I would advise you to do if you were looking for exercises for booty, instead of typing booty workouts in, type in hip extension movements or hip extension exercises. And then you'll have a lot more to work with, movements that actually work your booty. He's trying to say booty. If you enjoyed this video and found it to be helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook. LifeSkulpt. We're more than a few pounds down, we're more than a few pounds of muscle, we're stronger, we're wiser, we're better than we were yesterday. Fit mind, fit body. This is Kurt McFit. Thanks for watching.